What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I am back, and I am back in California. I am here to do some bass fishing for the next 3 days. I'm starting off in one of my favorite lakes. It might be my favorite lake, Lake Cachuma. It's such a great lake. Ever since I first discovered it during COVID, I've not been able to stay away. And even though I live in Florida, I'm back here to fish there. I'm also fishing my other favorite lake, Lake Castaic. I think I'm fishing that tomorrow with my buddy Jim. That's going to be cool. Haven't seen him for about a year, if not more, a little over a year. Haven't been over there since the last time I went. So that should be cool. Hopefully there'll be a little striper action, mixed in with the bass, because I'm always looking for a good striper boil, a little topwater action. Fishing for striper in freshwater lakes is probably my all-time favorite way to fish. But anyway, today I'm going to Cachuma, and I'm going to be all over that lake, and then I'm coming back to Cachuma on Wednesday, and I'm going to be all over that lake again. So I'm super excited. The weather's so beautiful here compared to Florida. Florida, it is insanely hot, almost intolerably hot and humid. Today it's like 50. See, got a cold already. 55 degrees. It's a nice thick marine layer, which means for Cachuma, since it's in the mountains over there, it's probably going to be nice and overcast. My fingers crossed, because when it's overcast in that lake, the reaction bite is insane. I got some all kinds of things I'm going to use, but Lake Cachuma, it's all about reaction bite. I got jerk baits, I got crank baits, I got some top water, I got a little bit of everything. Of course, the Senko is always reliable, but I'm all about the reaction baits over there because it's so much fun at that lake. And that's it. I cannot wait to start fishing. I've been dreaming about this for a while. The fishing in Florida is fantastic. Right now, the snook, the tarpon, the trout, the redfish is starting to pick up, and it's going to be nice. But the bass fishing is just, you can catch bass everywhere, but they're all small, and it's kind of hard. Like, it's just a different way of fishing. These big lakes here, it's just, there's something about it, being on a boat in the middle of nowhere. It's nice and quiet and peaceful, surrounded by mountains. There's just something to it that I love. I miss it. And yeah, so I'm going to be on the water in a minute, so stay tuned. What is up? I'm back on the lake. I'll tell you what, a couple things that have changed besides the water level, which is really high. Now it's expensive. Now it's $200 deposit and $200 for all day. This was used to be the cheapest. I think it was probably usually $150 or something, while Casitas was the most expensive. So yeah, they're all kind of doing the same thing, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm thinking I'm going to catch a lot of fish today, so it's going to be worth it. I'm going to go hit my normal spots here and see how it looks, and then maybe go down this way, down south. But it looks fantastic. As you can see, it's overcast, which is my favorite. All right, I'm going to get on it. It is so peaceful out here. It is kind of crazy. There's just no one. I saw a bunch of boats on the lake, a bunch launching, but this entire cove is empty. I mean, this is probably the biggest cove on the lake, and it is empty. Now, I've only been here for a couple minutes. Since I got here, I cannot stop smiling. Now, yesterday was a long flight. I was exhausted, had a headache because of the flight, not getting any sleep. While I was in the Airbnb, had a couple of issues. And so I started questioning, is this worth it? Come all the way to California to bass fish? There's bass in Florida. It's great fishing in Florida. And then as soon as I got here, I can't stop smiling. All right. I put on the smaller jerk bait and immediately hooked up with that little guy. Come on, dude, really? All right. First smallie. Dude. This guy didn't even know he was hooked. Dude. Little guy, but I knew there would be one on this tree. Come on, dude. It's almost like, God, dog. All right, a little bit bigger. This is crazy, man. This feels like a decent fish. It is the target. Oh, baby. All right, so looked like it was like right around 9:30 this fish started going off. So like I said, after 9 the bite picks up, and so is the traffic. A couple more kayakers out here, which is cool. They're quiet, but no other fishermen in this whole cove. So I'm gonna move spots now, because nothing much is going on. So I want to find some deeper water, a little bit more, you know, I don't know, like a little bit more cover. This stuff's just not quite happening over here. All right, I gotta find the fish again. Little. Oh, that's awesome. As soon as I say that. So I don't have to find them again. I have to learn how to remember where they were at, which is along this. Not a bad one. Little side hook action. All right. Oh, I watched him eat it. That was so cool. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he came up and clobbered it. Quick release. That was cool. All right, so I cast here a million times, but the name of the game is about 5 feet off of that, where you can see. All right, biggest fish. And of course, one of my GoPros shuts off. Dog it. Biggest one so far on the crankbait. That was cool. It's always fun when you get a nice one. I mean, it's not even 2 pounds, but bigger than the other ones. Got you, buddy. Okay. Oh, God. I threw the jig in, and I just had it thrown in there. Oh, nice fish on the jig. I just threw the jig in, and look at this. All right, little dude, but on the jig, just ate it up. Thanks, buddy. That was cool. I just threw the jig in this point right here, kind of in the deeper area. And I just kind of threw it while I was messing with my other rod. I picked it up and there was a fish on it. Sometimes just need to switch spots. As soon as I switched over here, boom. I mean, it's little for sure, but again, another little guy. Barely hooked. All right, that is it for day one. It was a success. Cachuma, one of my favorite lakes. It is super windy. I tried to stay out there for like the last 2 hours, caught a couple more, but it's so windy that it's just nothing I can do in that little boat. But yeah, it was a success. Caught them mostly on the square bill crankbait. 2 on a Senko. I didn't even throw the Senko. It just got windy and the conditions weren't right for the Senko, but the crankbait worked like gangbusters as usual. I caught 1 on the jerkbait early morning, and that was it. Covered a lot of water, but this lake is so massive. When I come back in 2 days, I think I'm just gonna hit the completely other side. I gotta find some big fish. They're spawning. There's a couple giant spawners in the marina. You can't fish for them, but they're obviously spawning. Water is super cold, and clear. So what it looked like is about 20 feet down, they're spawning. So look for fish 20 feet down if the water's clear. That's why I was getting them kind of off, like 10 feet off, and then cranking it towards me, and then I would hit them. Unless the water was in a back cove and it was a little murky, then they were probably like 5 feet off, off the shore, which I showed you in the video. So yeah, that was it. Tomorrow I'm hitting Castell with my buddy Jim. I cannot wait. Hopefully there'll be some striper, a little topwater action. That will be awesome. The flukes always hit over there. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll see you tomorrow morning.